Hey guys, it's Kaitlyn. Welcome back, and if you've never been here before, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below before you leave. For today's video, we're going to be doing my September monthly favorites. I had a bunch of favorites in the month of September, but these products really stood out to me. These are stuff that I knew I couldn't live without all month, and I constantly saw myself reaching for them and grabbing them every time I did my makeup. And I have a couple of non-makeup items, but they still go along with beauty related things. So let's get into the video. So for my first product, this is something that everybody on YouTube has been raving about, and it is the Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Long Wear Foundation. I'm in the shade 2.0, and I absolutely love this. I don't get oily throughout the day with this. It lasts so long on the skin. It looks so good in pictures. It's just so flawless, so good. And I've been using this every time I do my makeup. That's what I have on today. I reach for this every time I try and put foundation on, especially with my wedding coming up and I'm doing wedding showers and being outside a lot. This is what I put on every time if I know I'm going to need to wear it for a long time. So along with that, I have been applying it with the IT Cosmetics Airbrush Complexion Brush. This brush is just, it's so good. It's so soft, and I kind of was scared at first because I was like, ooh, that might be a little too soft to apply my liquid foundation, but it just looks so beautiful. And like it says, it's an airbrush complexion perfection brush, so it does make your foundation look very airbrushed. I usually apply my foundation with this and then go over the top of it with a damp beauty blender just to make sure that there's no extra foundation product anywhere on my skin, just to kind of smooth everything out, make everything even. And this does such a good job of applying without taking away too much coverage. It's just so good, and I use this every time I do my foundation. So my next favorite has got to be the Anastasia Glow Kit in the shade Sun Dipped. Now this palette is just, it's so good. I have a highlight on today that you can see. It's actually in this palette. It's you can do a more natural glow, but as you can see, I really like to have a highlight, and this will do that as well. I usually mix the shades Summer and Moonstone together to get my highlight, and then I use Tourmaline as a blush topper and Bronzed as a bronzer topper. Now I only use Bronzed around the tops of my cheeks and then the tops of my forehead, just so that way I don't look too muddy or too metallic. I use this just to give me a really healthy glow, and as you can see, I use it for my highlight as well. It's just so good, and all the colors are just so pretty, and it's perfect for summertime, and I'm hoping I can transition this into a fall highlight. We'll see. Okay, so my next two favorites are two lip products, and it is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lip in the shade Stripped and the IT Cosmetics Lip Gloss in the shade Candy K. Now these two are this combination I have on my lips today. It's just a really good nude for me. It just looks really pretty. The Kylie gloss feels so comfortable, and it lasts so long, and it's so glossy. With most glosses, you have a hard time getting pigment and glossiness, and this one has both of them. And this color right here is more of a lighter tan color, and underneath Candy K is just beautiful, and this lasts for so long. I usually don't have to touch this up, but maybe once or twice. If I'm eating a lot, okay, yeah, maybe you have to touch it up a little bit, but this you really don't have to touch up. It really doesn't go anywhere, and these two together are just so good. Okay, so my next favorite is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I have mine in the shade Espresso, and this just makes doing your brows so easy. It has the smallest tip I have ever seen. It's just so small, so it's really easy to get that really precise tail on your wing, and it's really easy to fill in. It does take a little bit longer because it is so small, but I don't mind taking a little bit of extra time because this makes them look so good. And then the spoolie on the end is also really good for combing through before and even after to help disperse the product just a little bit better. And I don't have anything bad to say about this. Okay, so my next favorite is a mascara, and this is the CoverGirl, the Super Sizer Fiber Mascara. Now, I have never liked fiber mascaras in the past. I always felt like they made your lashes look very spidery, and they just never looked good on me. But this one, I love it. It makes my lashes so long, so voluminous, so black. It's just so good, and I don't have anything bad to say about this. It never clumps up on me, and I usually mix this with my Benefit They're Real, and it just gives me the longest lashes. I don't even have to put on falsies if I have these two on together. Okay, so my last beauty favorites are going to be two bronzers, and they are the Bobbi Brown bronzing powder in the shade Golden Light, and actually the Victoria's Secret Baked Mineral Bronzing Powder in Glitterati. Now this is a more shimmery bronzer. It's got two tones. It's got a light tone and a dark tone, and I just swirl my brush around both of them and just barely dab it on my cheeks just to give me a nice healthy glow. And now this one is a matte bronzer, and as you can see, I've already hit pan, and it's just a very nice color, especially when I'm more self-tanned and I'm a little bit darker, because I've found when I get a little bit darker, my Hoola bronzer isn't as dark as I need it to be, and this really deepens up the bronzer so nicely. And it's such a good formula. It's so buttery, so creamy, and it looks so good on the skin. So my next favorite I'm kind of excited to talk about, because with having oily skin, it is so hard to find a moisturizer that does not enhance your oil or make you more oily throughout the day, and it's so hard to find a good moisturizer, and I have finally found the perfect one for me, and it is the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. Now I have tried the Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion, and it is not the same. This sinks into my skin so fast, it absorbs so well, and it looks so good under makeup. I don't have any problems with my oil coming through even more, and this does not enhance it at all. I don't have anything bad to say about this yet, and then my skin is also sensitive, and this has not broken me out yet. It's so good, and I will continue to buy this. Right now I have the travel size, so I have to go buy the bigger size because I've already went through 3 of these just to make sure I liked it, and I do, so I'm going to spend the extra money and get the big one. Okay, so my final favorite is going to be a fragrance. Now, I always go with the Bath & Body Works body sprays just because they're inexpensive and they always smell so good, and they're in such a good size, and I have recently become obsessed with the Pumpkin Cupcake fragrance mist. I have this in a body scrub, a lotion, the fragrance mist, everything you can think of, and it smells so good. It's like a very warm scent. It's very sweet, but it's not sickly. It's so good, and if you like more vanilla scents, you will love this. Alright guys, so that's it for my September favorites. I hope you enjoy. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button before you leave. Subscribe to my channel and check out all my other social media down in the description box below, and we'll see you next time. Bye!